Are you a caregiver looking to move to Canada and gain permanent residency? Let me walk you through a step-by-step guide that's tailored just for you because Canada has two special immigration pathways designed specifically for caregivers. These are called the Home Child Care Provider Pilot and the Home Support Worker Pilot. And the best part, both of these programs can lead directly to permanent residency without needing a labor market impact assessment or LMIA if you qualify under the right stream. Let's start with the basics. To be eligible for either pilot, you need at least 24 months of full-time caregiver work experience within the past 36 months. That means if you've been working in this field recently, you're already partway there. You'll also need a valid job offer from a Canadian employer, a post-secondary education credential, or a foreign equivalent with an educational credential assessment known as an ECA, and you must score at least CLB-5 on a recognized English language test like IELTS or CEL-PIP. So how do you find an eligible job? That's where step 2 comes in. Your job offer must be full-time, genuine, and directly from the employer, not from a third-party recruiter or agency. It also needs to match the job duties listed under Canada's National Occupation Classification Codes, NOC 44100 for childcare, or NO 44101 for home support work. There are a few trusted websites where you can find these jobs. Job Bank Canada is the official government site. Then there's CanadianNanny.ca, which focuses on caregivers and nannies. You can also try Indeed Canada, Jubal.org, and WorkVantage International, which is known for helping overseas applicants. Just be sure to filter for employers offering LMIA or open to the caregiver pilots. Here's a quick tip. When you reach out to employers, let them know you're applying under the caregiver pilot and that you can handle the immigration paperwork yourself. This makes hiring you easier for them and boosts your chances. Next is step 3. Prepare your application. For this program, you'll apply for both a work permit and permanent residence at the same time. Here's what you'll need to include: your job offer letter, proof of education, and your ECA, language test results, police clearance certificates, medical exam confirmation, proof of at least 24 months of caregiver experience. This could include reference letters, signed contracts, pay stubs, and more. Now let's talk about the application itself. Once you've gathered everything, you'll submit your application to Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC. If you're approved for the work permit, you'll be allowed to enter Canada and begin working as a caregiver. Once you've completed 24 months of authorized work, you'll automatically move forward in the permanent residency process. No need to reapply. There's one more route I want to mention quickly. If you don't yet have the required experience, you can still apply under the Gaining Experience category. You'll first come to Canada on a temporary work permit, gain the needed 24 months of experience here, and then transition to permanent residency. Let's wrap up with a few bonus tips that can really increase your success. First, make sure your resume is formatted to Canadian standards. That means simple, clean, and focused on relevant caregiver experience. Include skills like CPR, first aid, or training in elderly care if you have it. Second, consider joining Facebook groups or online communities for caregivers in Canada. These are great places to find job leads, housing tips, and connect with others who've gone through the process. And third, watch out for scams. Real employers will never ask you to pay up front for a job offer. Be cautious and do your research. One more thing, your family can benefit too. Your spouse may be eligible for an open work permit, and your children can study for free in Canadian public schools. That makes this one of the most generous immigration programs Canada offers today. If you're serious about starting a new life in Canada as a caregiver, now is the time to prepare your documents, find the right employer, and take that first step. It's absolutely doable, and the opportunity is real.